Hey everyone, welcome back to the B-Movie Bunker. Today we're looking at the 2014 film Big Two Graves, brought to us by Hunter Adams as part of our continuing 31 Days of Horror. What we have is the story of young Jake. She lost her brother when he drowned in a quarry, and she now, years later, has stumbled upon three men who say they can bring him back. And that's not the entire story of the film, and I don't want to spoil it because, though I don't think this was a perfect film, I think it's a decent enough film and worth watching. They set up some good atmosphere for the movie in general. It's a good feeling. It has this, more 70s type vibe to it, which I'm tending to like a lot more in a lot of horror, where things like, your cell phones and whatnot, and stuff like that, kind of, it's always something that you have to get around now in modern horror. If you want cell phones to not work for something, you have to play on this stupid, oh, I forgot to charge my phone, or I have no signal, and it's played out. And I like the fact that in older horror and horror that's set a little bit further back, you can just ignore that stuff because that stuff doesn't exist. You can't just do an internet search and find out, 78 people die on this property once every 3 years. You have to do more ground legwork and stuff like that, and just you don't have these automatic outs for calling help or having to get around the automatic help. And I'm kind of going off on a tangent, so I'm going to stop there and just say that they set a good feeling with this film. I also think this movie is very, very well acted. You have Ted Levine as the Sheriff Waterhouse. Samantha Isler as Jake does a fantastic job, I think. Where this movie falls a bit is you've got two good stories going on that are kind of connected, but I think it would have been served better if they had focused more on one than the other. And either one, it doesn't matter which, they could have gone either way. But it's like they weren't quite sure how to properly tie this together in the best way. So what we get is this kind of two stories that are a little disjointed but are supposed to be connected. It's like, on a scale of 1 to 10, it's kind of like you see a really great movie trailer and you're like, wow, that movie looks awesome. And then you go and see the movie, and it's not the movie's bad, it's just the trailer showed you a completely different movie than what you actually just saw on the screen. It led you in a way, and also you're like, well, wait, that's not what's going on at all. Now I'm a little confused, and things don't line up. They don't jive, man. But I still think it was a good watch, if not for the performances, for the atmosphere and the overall feel of the film. I think is good enough for a watch, for a kind of more psychological type horror film. So that's all I've got for this one. Until next time, stay safe in the wasteland, folks.